Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today for our silent meditative drawing practice dedicated to finding peace and stability within oneself. I'm Alina Smolyansky, a certified instructor of NeuroGraphica. It's going to be a very simple drawing, probably shorter practice that you can always use it as to calm down and maybe before sleep to induce nice, pleasant sleep. It's all based on the NeuroGraphic line. There is no specific knowledge. If you do not know what the NeuroGraphic line is, please review some of my videos and also the principle of rounding. And the rest, just follow me. In this practice, we will use the concept of space and silence that's always praised in many spiritual traditions. That's something that remains unchanged. Inner peace, inner silence, or inner space. In our culture, in our civilizations, we're always taught to pay attention at something that exists out of it, like objects, ideas. But the concept of empty space, of silence, is widely ignored as something not important, not valuable. And today in this practice, we will do just the opposite. We will focus on this concept of space, because space, what it is, it surrounds us outside, and it's also within. If we think about the structure of the atom, so mostly it's vast space filled with energy. And today, we'll focus our attention not on objects, not on ideas, but on a space. We will use mostly blue colors, blue markers as the color of air, space, tranquility, the sky. And I invite you to think, just focus and think what prevents you right now from focusing on that space, the ocean of silence, tranquility, maybe your concern, maybe physical conditions, 2, 3, 4 elements. And we describe them graphically as shapes. Shapes, it's any space. Just trust your hand, and I will use one of the markers, lighter color, and I'll find that space for myself. So, for example, for me, it would be, I should say that what prevents me some doubts, I don't know, and I can draw kind of a regular shape. Doubts about, we always have about professional life, a little bit, especially in this time. I'm not surprised that we can have uncertainties. I would say rather uncertainty than doubts. Also so what prevents me from a general condition that, of course, affect what happens now in the world, affects me very much. And a shape that I would say that my interest in a curiosity, something that always something distracting for my attention. Okay. So I designated them as 3 shapes like this. You can have more, you can have 2, you can get 4. So they represent those islands in the ocean of tranquility. So instead of focusing on this one, we're going to draw the lines that represent a space. They're just neurographic lines that permeate a space. First, to go around the islands. So the goal of this exercise is to eliminate those distractions. And we start by exploring this ocean as space. You can start line from anywhere. I focus on my neurographic lines. And now as I'm braver, I can claim part of those shapes as my space of tranquility. I do that gradually. I explore with my lines all the space. First, the space that is not taken by those islands, shapes. And I gradually reduce the space, the shapes. Take your time. The current sweeps along and covers all those islands. You can pause the video and continue on your own. Now my hand would like to start rounding. If you feel like it's time to start rounding, please start. Gradually, waves, the current of this silent ocean permeates all leaf shapes, and they eventually disappear. So nothing remains by this ocean of tranquility. And with this, if you feel comfortable, if you would like to and start rounding, please. Adding as many lines as you feel. Now I will pause the video and do rounding on my own. So continue rounding and let's see. As a rule, I round as many corners as I needed, as I find comfortable. If I need more peace, more relaxation, more feeling of calm, I round more corners. If not, that could be less. But I would say that most of the corners the drawing are rounded now, softened. More to indicate the direction of stronger flow. And I will apply a color. I start with blue. So when you wonder these watercolor pencils, a little bit once. So these are my colors so far. Now I can probably would like to see the result when I apply water to watercolor pencils. You can leave it like this, or you can use the property of watercolor. And I will finish the drawing with stronger field lines, the lines that carry our potential, align our effort with the universal energy. It's called the field lines. So they make more intense marker. And I think this flow indicate where I would like them to be. Currents in the ocean that indicate direction and flow. Thank you for joining my class, and I wish you all the best with your drawing and with your life. Thank you. Bye for now.